Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Right, well last time we did some battles. We fought Beleth and killed his warrior. And we also leveled up our knight a little bit. We just got a new knight and we finally completed our tier 1 or our tier 3 units. We got all of our units now, and this is our final group unless we got a phoenix or something, or I don't know. I would take a mana core. That would be nice. But for now, we got this knight. We leveled up. We got 2 more hit points twice, and we got another defense. So we're looking better. And we also got a hero's cross, which was pretty amazing. We battled and battled and battled, and think we were fighting orcs, and we took a lot of damage. It was a pretty serious battle, but the knight did all the work, and we sold a whole bunch of stuff, and we've got enough money now, almost. We're at -3 income. Karma 22, Highward the Pure, 266 turns. We're getting close to the end of this shard. We finished the warrior. Beleth's warrior is down, but now his commander's coming. So we've got a few turns before we have to deal with something else probably. And I was going to do the centaurs, but the centaurs are good creatures and we're not attacking good creatures. We're playing the white wizard. So let's move into here and we can do gemstones and attack the orcs again. We can do orcs again. Knightly order we can't do. They're good alignment. But bandits we could do. But that's not really that great of a battle, but we might do it. We still need to level up our knight a little bit. We're only level 3 here. I still would like to level up these elves a little bit before we head over here and try to do Cult of the Dragon, Cult of the Phoenix, Demonologists, and so forth. We've got some undead here we could do. We don't have anything here. We don't have anything here. So we've got a little bit. Hopefully we'll find some more. It's 93% explored, so maybe we'll come in here and do Okernerdush. And we've got fair wind again, so we can come back. We don't have quite enough money to build our final spell school, but that's the only thing we have left is our final spell school. And we have all of our tier 4 units, so we don't need to build any tier 4 units. And we do have this Architects Guild. We could save a little bit of construction costs, 10%. That'll be the next thing we'll build after we get the secret guild with Dragon Form and Time Stop. That's going to be really good. So I think that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and move. We're not going to build. We don't have any rituals that we want to perform. And we don't need to build anything or any guards, so we'll just go ahead and go, and we'll just keep exploring. And hopefully this warrior will get done with exploring in Viper Bogs, and we can move them away from that edge of the zone so we don't have to worry about them attacking us. 5% explored and nothing found. Well, that's unfortunate. Ooh, Viper Bogs. Earthworm has found an ancient crypt. Well, that's excellent. Continue exploring. Earthworm has finally finished exploring Viper Bogs, and gold income has increased by 2. Finally. Well, good. We've finally explored all Viper Bogs. Continue. Now we can come back and explore somewhere else. Your castle is being visited by cripples and freaks. Okay, well, we better help them. Build them living quarters and provide them with food. Excellent. Okay. Well then, what we'll do here Do we want to do another? This is tier 6. Here's a tier 6 as well. Can we get that far all at once? No, we can only move 2 spaces, which is speed. Let me take this off. Now we can go 3 spaces. We could get in there. We can't get here. 98% explored, so that's going to be explored all the way. Ram's explored all the way. What level is this? Only level 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we don't want to come here. What about Hare Hills? It's only 30% explored, and it seems like a good spot. And it is high ring, so that will give us some good locations. We should do the Douche and the Hare Hills. So let's go ahead and move that warrior. And since we can only, it's going to take us 2 turns anyways, so we can move 1 and then 2. You know, we might as well start building our stables here. Then we'll build the mine after that. Okay, so at least the warrior's ready to go. We've explored Viper Bogs, and we're not going to do anything here, and we're at -2 income. And the commander's definitely moving forward. So, we'll just have to wait and see what the commander does. But for now, ooh, we should have, well, we're alright. We already fought orcs. We already know we have the right spells for orcs. And we're going to do the same plan. We're going to try to get this knight another medal and level up that knight as much as possible. Hopefully we have some elves that are going to level up. We really need that extra range. Range 5 is good, but they can get a double range level up and get range 7. So that's only 49% and 0. This elf ranger just leveled up and got an extra ammo. But we're not getting that extra range. We have 3 elves and we're not getting any extra range. Alright, no Gifts of Earth, no illusionary battle yet. Alright, we can go in and fight the orcs. We have everything we need. All of our units are healed up. Everybody's fine. We've got some spells. I say let's do some battle. Let's do this battle. It should be pretty easy. We're going to do the same thing as before. We're just going to make sure that knight gets all of the experience. We'll start with the small things and move to the big things. Orcs and Ogre and Cyclops attack, and then we can get extra income and gems. Okay, that's a nice place for the knight. Can go either this side, from right here, it can go either that side or this side. We have a spider. I think I would like the spider to kind of control this whole side over here, maybe, because this side's blocked off. Then we could web anything over in this side over here. The line is closed. Wouldn't mind having an elf on the hill. Whoops, wrong way. Boom. Elf on the hill. Elf on the hill. That looks pretty good. And we do have a line that's pretty closed. It's not perfect, but it's pretty closed. And our knight's getting more hit points. It was 41. We're now at 40, or it was 42. Now it's at 46. And we definitely have some extra hit points coming from the commander abilities and from some, I think we have an item that gives 2 extra hit points as well. Okay, let's see where they're at. Alright, Cyclops in the middle. Alright, well, we could block this whole side in. 1, 2, 3. So we can web anything coming around this way if need be. Well, step 1 is probably to let's just sleep that Cyclops. Then what we can do with this club thrower shoots for 3. 1, 2, 3. We could just move right here and take a couple hits. And so it won't move around, and that'll stall them for a second. And then this ogre is going to come in really hard, but that's all right. We will start just attacking. We can't hit the Cyclops because it has sleep on it, so we can't do anything there. We could cast a spell. There's a forest. We could get a forest maiden spell and cast that, or we could start doing roots. Roots might help. Maybe that would help. That would block in all of these right here in a line, and they would have to come around, and that would slow this whole thing down. Or we could root this, and then they would have to come through here. But you know what? I want to stop them right here. Rooted for 3 turns. That's really good. So now they're stuck. All this whole side is stuck, and we'll work on this side here. Alright, do they have forced march? No. They can only go 1 space anyway. So if we put our knight here, we're going to take a big hit. 19 plus a double attack. That's like 30 damage. Which would be good though, because this ogre is not rooted either. Okay, so this one's going to come out, and we're going to get that hit. That's alright. What we'll do is we will put the haste here. And maybe put the haste on this treant as well. And then we could probably take a hit from this ogre, and then this ogre will be rooted. The other one will come through and hit. We could probably put the treant right here. Only this ogre can come and get us, and it won't kill it. So that should be good, and I don't think it's going to kill anything else. And then we can control these a little bit more. It'll help a little bit. Hopefully this ogre will come and hit this knight for a big attack, and then the treant will just end up rooting this other ogre. And that will give us... that should do it. I think we're fine. Let's do that. We can't do anything else. That's no problem. Bang. 21. We definitely... okay, and now it's rooted. Okay, let's heal. Now we're just going to sleep this other ogre. It's now controlled pretty well, but then what we'll do here, we get 6 shots. We'll do another root spell. What about this? Ogre has 8 shots, 7 shots left. We have 6 shots left, and we'll just use this one again. And we'll root this club thrower for a long time. And that way, that whole side is blocked up. pretty good. And now we only have to deal with these few. And here, we will attack a little bit. How far can they move? No forced march. No forced march. No forced march. So that's good. What about here? No forced march. There's a forced march. So that's 1 + 1, 1, 2. Can't get to us. I think we'll just... How much is it hit for? Pretty much still. Okay, it can't get to us. It's going to hit. We'll remove the treant back. I don't think it's going to try for the treant. You never know. Then we'll lose a kill. That would be not so good. Can we shoot from there? 1, 2, 3. No, we'd have to move onto that hill and then shoot it. Which maybe that's worth it. But I don't think we can go anymore. We already used our fairies. No? Wonder if we can haste and then move on the hill and shoot. I'm not so sure. Well, we'll find out. Alright, sleeping for 15 turns, that's good. Then we've got all of these blocked in. We just have to deal with this whole side, deal with this last one. Let's just see what happens. Okay, good. Time to get a heal. And we'll move this basilisk forward, move the fairy on the hill. Actually, we'll then attack here. Actually, well then we'll try to get a kill. Alright, we should probably be able to get a kill. There it is. Bang. And we'll move the treant back again. Close the line. Get our heals. And we'll just use these druids for crowd control over here. And we'll keep going. Actually, let's go ahead and let's do Fireblade. That, and they don't have any magic resist hardly at all, so that'll be really good. And now we hit for even more, 31 damage. So we'll be doing more damage, more killing. It'll be better. Let's see if we can kill anything here. Almost. We'll do an astral energy. Come back and get a kill. Let's get a heal. And do a little shot here. Do a little bit of roots here. They'll still have to come around. Then we'll be able to get that all done. Alright, we already went with the wizard, and we've already shot a little bit here. We'll just wait and use them for crowd control and roots. This is good. Yeah, I wish that spider was on this hill maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Try to get that that hero's cross. any of these have forced march? No. No. Yes. Yes. Alright, well, and if we were right here, then we'd get hit by 2. And they hit for 11. And we have 4 defense now. So we would take some decent damage. That's pretty good. Hopefully they will come after us and start hitting us. We'll take a little pinch of damage. That'll be good. Here, we'll just attack a little bit here. And we're in the roots here for 3 turns. We're still sleeping here for 9 turns. We are sleeping here for 12 turns. Alright, let's keep going. There we go. Now we're getting some damage. Ooh, okay. Put this fairy on the hill. Get a heal. Get a kill. Which one can... There's a will kill already there. Alright, that will be 2 hits. How hard does this one hit? 10. That's not bad. Alright, I think we can keep going. Take a little damage there, but it's not bad. Then the other orcs will come along. Probably need a haste on the knight again. There's a kill. This one has forced march. Okay. What about this one's rooted only for 1 more turn? And it has forced march. So it could theoretically get to us. We better heal. Alright. This one does not have forced march. So we got 2 with forced march and none. So maybe we can get hit by with the hills knowledge, yeah. So we could get hit by 2 of them this time. We're moving back here so that way we don't, hopefully it will encourage that orc to just come right on that hill and hit us. There we go. And then the other orc will come. That's good. Take some serious damage. We'll kill, kill, kill. Alright, how many turns do we have left? 6 turns in sleep. Alright, then we're going to astral energy. Let's get our heal first. And get a kill. Boom. Right on the hill. And then we should be able to get 2 more attacks. They'll come and start killing us. We'll take some more damage. Get that backstab. That's not bad. And then we'll get the will kill. Alright, how many turns? 5 turns. Wow, we're getting down there now. Alright, we're going to get a kill. We got 7 turns in the sleep here. Alright, we're going to come back. Alright, we've got 3 turns in sleep, so we're going to wait. We're going to get our heal. Whoops. We're going to get some heals. Three turns in the sleep. 6 turns in the sleep. Get another heal. Let's use the cleric. That's 46 out of 46. The cleric can always get more healing back. The fairies can't get any more skills back. Alright. Let's just wake up this ogre. And then the ogre can only attack. Ooh, the ogre can attack there. Alright, well, let's not do that then. Let's move away. The ogre can't attack us there. And we'll move back one here. Now the ogre can only attack this knight. Alright, can only attack for 12. Okay, let's do it again. Well, we need to worry, but we need to take care of that Cyclops. Sleeping the Cyclops first. Step 1. We do not want to get double attacked. Bang. Okay. That's that. Now, we are not going to take a hit from the Cyclops. I think that Cyclops can hit just a little bit too hard. So, we're going to wait. Then we're going to do haste here. Let's move back. Then we'll wait. We'll get some recharge. Then we'll move the Cyclops up. Can we move the Cyclops over? Because the Cyclops can move 2 spaces. It doesn't have a forced march. Hopefully we'll encourage it to move 2 spaces towards this knight right there. Let's wake it up. In fact, let's not do anything. Alright, let's wake it up. Okay, no, it does not want to do that. Alright. We're going to haste this treant. And we're going to root it. And let's see how much. It does 36 damage, so that's a lot. But we can web it as well. Let's web it and start doing damage with as much damage as we can with the knight. And we'll do an astral energy. Do a web. We'll get some extra morale. This sounds pretty good. Alright, we're stuck in the web for 3 turns. Stuck in the web for 2 turns. Alright, does anybody need to be healed? I don't think so. I think we're good. Alright, let's see if we can get a kill. Get some extra morale. Everybody wins. Alright, 158 gold, 1 gem. Spider, double stamina or double attack? Yeah, I don't think we're running out of stamina that much. I think I'd rather have double attack then. But if we need to do a lot of webs, will we run out of stamina? I don't think we ever run out of stamina. I'll take that double attack. Alright, we'll take attack +1 on the knight. Attack +1 more on the knight. Maybe counterattack. Oh no, better do attack. And I guess we'll take this. And we got another Curious of Grandeur, which we don't need at all. We already have one. Okay, and we're all explored out. Continue. Alright, let them pass for 50 gold. That sounds okay. Delivered to the treasury. There's a flood. People escape to the hills in Carer. They're hungry and cold. The damage costs 112 gold. Okay, drain the lands with a spell. Guess that sounds good, although I'm not sure if that makes sense. Is that going to make them happy? Or send provisions and close? Well, we better drain the lands. We have all these gems. Brigands have raided Brigand Shore. Of course they have. We'll destroy them. Boom. Pretty good. Brigand Shore. Alright, well. And that's it. Alright, let's make sure that we go to Brigand Shore. And change out the guards. Just update them. So that way they're 100%. What can we put in there? Alright, we'll just do the regular militia. That's good enough most of the time. Let's see what the commander's doing. Okay, the commander is going to come here, I guess. Alright, well, then you know what? Don't really want to be... Alright, let's go ahead and go into here. I think that makes sense still, but we also need to figure out where to send the scout. Let's try right here. That way we're not on the front lines and we don't have to worry about them coming after us. Then we'll do these two provinces while we try to level up our elves, get that extra range. We almost have enough money to, no, we didn't get a lot of money on that last one. But we did find something new, didn't we? No, not here. But we did, yes, we found something over here before. Necromancers, so that's good. Well, we'll have to figure out what we're doing next time. We got the scout moving, that's good. And we've got the warrior moving, and we've searched this entire place. We've got bandits we could do here if we wanted to. But bandits aren't that great. But it's something to do. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next time, be well.